Hello everyone, welcome. Thanks for joining me. My name is O.Dębicka. I work at the University of Gdańsk in the Electronic Business Department, and I would like to invite you to the webinar on how to use virtual whiteboard to collaborate in a group of students using Jamboard program. This webinar is prepared as a part of Erasmus Plus project Innovative Competence in Online Higher Education. So let's start. To use the application, we go to the Google for Education site, and after logging in, we enter a new jump. A new board is visible now. Teachers and students can work together using features presented in the left menu, such as a pen for drawing, eraser for erasing, selector for selecting some boards menu. We can also upload an image here. We can use circle for adding circles. We can use also text boxes or a laser for point the elements on the board. After creating a jam, it can be shared via the built-in Google sharing system. We can simply copy the link visible here and paste it in the chat during online meeting, or paste, for instance, in Teams or other online meeting platform. We can also add students by entering their mail addresses. Each gem can consist of one or more frames visible here. We can add them by clicking on that arrow. Students can work together on one board, or we can allocate smaller teams to individual frames. On the first frame, we can prepare, for instance, the instruction for the students, what they are supposed to do during the lectures, and then divide them into the smaller groups. For the purpose of this webinar, let's assume that we want to discuss with students the 12 principles of Scrum framework used in the project management. Let me present the results of the classes during which a 12 team of students were working together on this subject. On the very first page, on the very first frames, I prepared the instruction for this exercise. I divide the whole team into 12 groups and assign each group the task of drawing of one of the rules in the form on illustrated dictionary. Students may use the auto draws, shapes, and handwriting recognition tools to complete these assignments, and at the end, each team will present it to the public. This is the final result of this exercise. 12 different pages, not limited creativity, but presented in a very brief way. What does it mean to the students, the particular principle in the Scrum methodology? Another example of this type of group exercise is a joint brainstorming performed on one board. At this jam, we see the results of brainstorming presenting the possibility of studying in Europe under the Bologna system. The purpose of the exercise was to identify the opportunities that are associated with studying in Europe, but also to discuss the legal framework. As you can see, students use sticky notes, they are using different shapes, they are changing the colors, and they are preparing a wonderful map of possibilities how to study in Europe. Here, in turn, you can see the results of students' work on identifying the projects they found interesting. Suggestions generated within one entire group during the brainstorming exercise presented on the second page frame served during the further steps as an inspiration to choose one of the projects and present its main objectives and benefits. Again, each group of students work on their own board. We can use the whiteboard to discuss the advantages and disadvantages of any issue, preparing in advance a whiteboard. In that case, the advantages are presented on the left side and the disadvantages are presented on the right side with the thumb up and thumb down. And we can ask students to post as many notes presenting the advantages and disadvantages as they can create. We can also ask students to create a sequence of events using timelines. We can allow students to use the pen, shapes or drawing tools to draw the lines, finding images from the internet, and use the handwriting recognition tool for the title of the event. Another option to this assignment would be to allow students to add multiple frames to their jam and have them include a specific topic or event on each frame. To sum up, when concluding online classes, it's a very good idea to use interactive online whiteboards such as Jamboard. This application is a tool with which students and teachers can post content, move it, categorize it, express opinion, create interactive posters. By using this application, we can diversify remote classes and increase students' engagement. Thank you very much for your attention, and I invite you to the other webinars within How To series.